BodhiGayāVijjālaya 980 Institute is a prominent organization in Thailand dedicated to Buddhism, with over 18 years of service under the leadership of Dr. Supachai Verapuchong, the Institute's Secretary General. A remarkable historical milestone was achieved through the Five Nations Dhammayatra Project, conducted twice in 2017 and 2019, which connected the countries of the Greater Mekong sub-region, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar, and Thailand. The project was grandly inaugurated in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, with the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Thailand co-sharing alongside the Deputy Prime Minister of Cambodia. High-ranking leaders from all 5 countries took part in the opening ceremony, marking a significant milestone in strengthening relations through Buddhist principles. During the Dhammayatra journey, 32 saplings of the sacred Bodhi tree brought from BodhiGaya, India, were planted across the 5 Mekong countries. These trees symbolize the unity of the Buddhist relations and were planted in regions where over 90% of the population practices Buddhism, representing the Land of Dharma for the Buddhist community, who are all considered children of the Buddha. Leaders and monks from the 5 countries have consistently shown their commitment to supporting the 2 Dhammayatra projects. This demonstrates a strong unity of faith, clearly evident and undeniable. Myanmar. As the Dhammayatra crossed the border from Thailand to Myawaddy, the government declared a public holiday, allowing tens of thousands of Buddhists to gather and welcome the Dhammayatra. Vietnam. A grand welcome ceremony was held for the 5 Nations Dhammayatra, with provincial leaders from Kien Gien granting permission for monks to conduct alms gathering in the heart of Ha Tien City for the first time in the history. Laos. A Grand Dhammayatra ceremony took place attended by the President of the Lao Front of National Construction, who currently serves as the President of the National Assembly and the President of the Lao Buddhist Fellowship Organization, along with leaders from Thailand and Laos. A mass arm gathering ceremony for Buddhist monks from 5 countries were also held at Wat Pratat Luang in Vientiane, drawing a largest number of Buddhist participants in Laos history. Cambodia. With the king's endorsement and under government leadership, the 5 Nations Dhammayatra held a grand closing ceremony in front of Angkor Wat. This event paid tribute to Buddhism and honored the kings of the Mekong region who ruled according to Emperor Asoka's principle, following the Dharma Vijaya, or victory through Dharma path. King Asoka, when he instead of sending army, sent Dhammadutas to various countries and 2 monks, Arahant Sona and Uttara, to Suvarnabhumi, the Mekong region. The region has been Buddhist since then, with a beautiful blend of both Hindu and Buddhist beliefs, and peaceful coexistence of other faiths in true harmony of Dharma and Dhamma. The inaugural historic grand closing ceremony was presided over by General Thia Ban, Cambodia's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense, alongside Dr. Vinay Verapuchong, Chairman of the Verapuchong Foundation. The success of the Five Nations Dhammayatra Project has bolstered relations among the Mekong countries through Buddhist principles, inspiring ongoing efforts by Dr. Supachai Verapuchong, Secretary General of the Institute, and Mr. Marit Sengyempong, Deputy Secretary General. Their participation in the 7th International Dhamma Conference, Eastern Humanity for the New Era in Bhopal, India, exemplifies these continued endeavors. This involvement paved the way for an even stronger alliance of Dharma forces, culminating in the third Dhammayatra project entitled Ganga, Mekong, Holy Relics Dhammayatra. Sacred relics of the Buddha, along with those of the Arahanta, Sariputta, and Moggallana, were brought from India and temporarily enshrined in Thailand from February 22nd to March 19, 2024 for 22 days. During this short period, nearly 5 million people from Thailand and neighboring countries visited to pay homage to the sacred relics at locations across Thailand's 4 regions, reflecting the immense power of faith that created a significant new chapter in Buddhist history worldwide. The success of the third Dhammayatra has elevated relations between India and Thailand and extended to the Mekong region countries. BodhiGayāVijjālaya 980 Institute remains committed to uniting forces across all sectors, both domestically and internationally, to connect South Asia, Southeast Asia, and East Asia in building a strong Dharma alliance. The goal is to spread the Buddha's knowledge and teachings to achieve true peace, supporting the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who declared the 21st century is the century of Asia. However, the century of Asia cannot be realized without Dharma. For leaders of all religions, it is essential to embrace humanitarian principles and let Dharma be the guiding force rather than using power as Dharma. This is the true path to creating a century of Dharma. This is the mission of the Institute, an organization dedicated to fostering Buddhist relations for the peace of humanity. Rooted in India, the land where the Buddha attained enlightenment and a land of wisdom, it lives up to the name BodhiGayāVijjālaya 980.